It's still on fire. Welcome back, Bucking Broncos. I have a great one for you today. Now, excuse my voice throughout some of this because I just got back from a wild wedding in Maine. Video soon to come, but who am I kidding? I'm so many videos behind, but it will get done and posted, I promise. So subscribe for that. This time we're in upstate New York, and I have a lot to show you. This hike is in the Catskill Mountains, and this is the Kaaterskill Falls. You're gonna love it. So let's jump right into it. But first off, can we appreciate this view really quick? All right, let's go. Hey, look at me! Now, before we hike down the bottom of the waterfall, I think it's time we address the boulder in the room. Every rock up here has carvings, etchings, if you will. It's mostly names, dates, and the occasional stick figure picture. My question, are these real? Like this one, pause it right here. To me, this looks legitimate. Why? Because look at that W, look at that K, look at the perfect penmanship. No one can write like this anymore. And it is because of this beautiful penmanship that I truly believe this was actually written in 1829. That is what that says, right? Now look at this one. Did an alien come and put this one in there? How do you even do that? Clearly, from technology not of this world. A mushroom. Really? Is that really what the settlers 300 years ago came here to carve a mushroom? Now, I will say, if we flip this image and look next to the mushroom, there is beautiful penmanship. Look at the S's. Look at the detail on the letter E. It looks like a typewriter key. This one looks real to me. Why? Because if you compare it to the ones that show 1800, you could see the penmanship is going down. Now, this is still vastly better than anything we could reproduce today without using 3D printers, but if you compare this to 100 years prior, it's not as good. Boo! Look at this one. A bear and a bug, or an alien, in love. In 1989. So, yeah, by 1989, nobody can write anymore, so we have to draw stick figures. Oh, yeah? I might come in at one point. Nice. I see a lot of people swimming down there. No, they don't know? This is the spot? Okay, all right. Have a good one. See? A real conversation. I could talk to people. All right, I don't know if I'm supposed to be here because I have to climb over a fence, but there was a trail that just ran into a fence. I don't know who's designing these parks. Walking over this thing, I don't know, whatever. Here's some signs. Hey, hike here, hike there, hike everywhere. It's, it's a cool place. This trail is pretty easy, just some steps. It does go all the way down the waterfall, so you have to go back up, but you're just walking steps, so... If you don't know, I have moderate to severe asthma, so that was the noise I was making going down the stairs. Going up the stairs is a different story. It sounds something like this. And I'm puffing my inhaler. It's like, ch, ch, ch. But you know what? I could hike better than anyone in the world. Let's go. Okay, just my friends. I just hike better than my friends. That's all. And I don't have many friends, by the way. So we were at the bottom of the top waterfall. There are two main waterfalls, and the two of them stacked up look good on what? A phone. Social media. We live in a world where if it looks good on a phone screen, then it's going to be popular because people are going to take pictures of it, put it somewhere on the internet, just like me. But hey, I'm only here because I've seen other people doing it, right? Can I justify blaming other people for me perpetuating the cycle of social media? Help! I'm drowning in social media! My feed! It's just too much! That might have been a little too philosophical for today. Just go on a hike and enjoy the sun. Let's go. I thought this little trail up here would look cool, so I climbed up, and in the video it looked so dangerous, right? Well, guess what? It was way worse than that. Now, I don't mean to judge a book by its cover, even though the cover does give a synopsis of what the book's about, but my adventurous heart led me up here, and I'm glad it did, because look at this. Now, while we watch these two girls struggle to get up this rock, I just want to take this time to say I'm trying to make a longer video here because I've been asked many, many times. So is this like a podcast / vlog, maybe? Am I the Joe Rogan of vlogs now? Probably not, but here you go, and let me know if you like the longer format with me yapping. And if you do, like and subscribe. If you don't, let me know what I could do better in the comments. I totally didn't see her in the moment, so she probably thought I ignored her, and if she does see this video, just know that I'm waving back to you now at my house. So we're at the top of the fall, the first fall. No, we're at the top. Yeah, no, we're at the bottom of the first fall, top of the second fall. Looking down, there's more people swimming down there. You could swim on the top, you could swim on the bottom. The top one is bigger. They're both fun. So let's hike on down there. Again, an endless staircase down. And it's kind of a trap because you do have to go back up if you ever want to see your family again. I'm joking, of course, but it is technically true. Now, this is what I've seen on social media. This is what brought me out here. Tell me this does not look perfect on a phone screen. Unless you do horizontal, but nobody does that anymore. But with a scene like this, whatever you do is going to look good. Even if you just came here to use your eyeballs. Now, isn't that a novel idea? Using my eyes, not looking through a screen, and remembering it. Huh. Speaking of remembering things, remember I told you eventually you'd have to walk back up? Every large journey worth taking starts with one small step. Step, step, step. Where's my inhaler? So I stayed at the North/South Lake Campground. That's what it's called. Who would name something that? Now, I just needed a place to lay my head at night and to take my showers. The one big complaint I had, though, was zero cell phone service. No internet, no nothing. So this is the first time I've seen your own bathrooms at a state park. Spacious. Your own room. Oh no, we're trapped. Oh, no way! Automatic lights? This is crazy. Even a trash can. We have a little leak. You thought I'd let you see that? Albany. Did you know the capital of New York is Albany? What is this thing? I guess that's what they call art. I'm not a fan of art these days. It's not very artistic. There's a lot of unique looking buildings. What is this? This looks like an Echo Dot. When I typed in Albany, I did not expect any of this. Bunch of tall, skinny buildings. I'm not really. Agency building number 4. Yep, that's for data storage. All these buildings look very governmental. Creepy government building, creepy government building. Nice old government building, still creepy. What is the egg? What's the egg? A theater. There you go, providing the answers to the hard-hitting questions. Don't you just love that? Tell me these buildings were made by the government without telling me these buildings were made by the government. What do you want to name them? 1, 2, 3. All right. I'm gonna get out of here. This slug must have been sent from the heavens to hang out with me because it was in my shower the entire 3 days I was there. Is it eating my skin cells? Is it eating soap scum? I don't know, but I know there was a lot of bugs. They said when I checked in, they were like, oh, you came at the perfect time. The Haka Waka eggs all hatched. I forget what it was, but there was a lot of bugs. Just showered, going to bed. Had a long day today. Have another one planned tomorrow. That's it. You like this setup, though? Kind of like that cool light right there. Wait, drop it down a little bit. Since I film on my phone, I can't show you this, but I'll put a video on my phone right here and then just sit back and I'm basically watching TV. Now, if you were a stalker around my vehicle while I'm laying in bed and or sleeping, this would be your point of view. Now, that's if I didn't put my window covers on, which I usually do, but in some cases I'm like, yeah, whatever. Now, let's say you're creeping around the car and you're kind of looking through all the windows. You'd be like, man, that's a cool setup in there. You might even take a break from stalking and knock on my window. Buddy, I like your setup. Is that a Bronco Sport? Hey, do you have a YouTube channel or something? And this would be my point of view. Wondering if I'm gonna die or if that's just a fan and we're gonna chit chat and he'll give me food recommendations in the area. Yeah, hey, whew, it's the morning now, yeah, hey, about the time to wake up and start my day. It's the morning now. I don't know, I just felt like that part needed a hip-hop chorus that I would just make up right on the spot. So this morning, we're gonna start the day like any other good morning with my most valuable cargo. Alright, so I'm gonna learn you something here. I feel like I invented this. I invent a lot of things, but then I find out they were invented before. But I genuinely came up with the idea on my own, so I feel like I still invented it, you know? Before I tell you my invention, I just want to show you, these matches are crazy. They come in a waterproof case, and they are themselves waterproof matches. They kind of look like torpedoes. So if the matches are waterproof, why do I need to put them in a waterproof case, is my question. So what's my invention? Well, it's how I started my fire. Look at that right there. What does that resemble? Well, I'm from Pennsylvania, the Keystone State, and that top piece of wood right there is my keystone. But as you can see, I stacked up the logs on each side and then put one in the middle. When you're building an archway, that top stone holds everything else together. And Pennsylvania held all the colonies together when America first started. We're kind of a big deal around here, and that's that Pennsylvania pride. So feel free to use my invention, but don't be surprised if I send out cease and desist letters. Or ask for money. Good morning. How did I sleep? Well, I had a little bit of a kink neck 5 minutes ago. It's gone. That's good. And it was very hot all night, unfortunately. Even though I had the window covers, I only had them on 2 windows because I only have 2. They come in packs of 2. Maybe I should get another pack of 2 so I have 4. So I have 4 windows with the breeze coming in because I did not get any breeze last night. Now it's nice and cool, so I have my hoodie on. But it was hot and muggy when I couldn't sleep. Complain, complain, complain. Santo Domingo Cafe. I'm gonna try some Dominican espresso. I've never had it. This came directly from Santo Domingo, Dominican Republic. And I don't mean it was shipped to a store and I bought it from the store. I mean, I know someone who went there, bought it, and brought it to me. So of course I gotta have it. Sugar and my special secret coffee elixir. Ooh, the secret coffee elixir. My favorite travel mug and the French press. So I'm gonna start by not measuring my coffee grounds because a little bit too much never hurt anybody. Actually, it probably did, and it probably does. You don't wanna take too much caffeine. I've done that before. Technically, I don't even think you're supposed to put espresso grounds in a French press. Espresso coffee beans are the exact same thing as normal, regular coffee beans, except espresso beans are normally roasted more, so they're darker, but the main difference is very, very, very fine ground. Okay, I believe it's coffee time. Oh, I forgot. The most luxury of luxury items. Check this out. Barbecue sauce. Cream. Heavy cream. I love heavy cream in my espresso. Just a dash, just a splash. I'm addicted to this stuff, man. Hey, I grew up in the 90s. You know how much sugar we had? When I get older, I'm gonna have to do something about that. The secret ingredient. Yum, 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 yum. This was a barbecue sauce bottle. Called it. Oh, I don't have anything to mix it up. Sterilizing my stir. It's still on fire. Got a little piece of stick in there. It's funny because at my house I'm a germaphobe. In the woods, you don't have an option. Oh, that is good. Except it could use just a little more sugar. It's the worst fire, whatever. You could see moisture right in the wood still, and that wood's been burning for 45 minutes. Let me show you. The water stain, bubbling water. I just keep developing this setup. I'm just gonna show you as I progress because this is getting good. I'm gonna crack the code of the Bronco Sport Vanlife. I got no bugs. I didn't think they would work, but they work. It's like a double screen too. It's like a big sock. It goes over your window. What is it? It's, it's my birthday today. May 23rd. It's my birthday. I'm telling you, if you haven't hit your 21st birthday yet, after that, you don't even want to know how old you are on your birthday. Technically, I don't know. I went on Google, I typed in how old am I? Boom, there's a website, you type in your birthday and it tells you how old you are. I had to do that. I think it's gonna rain, so I'm gonna pack it up. Oh no. Oh, cool. So let's pack up, shower, get dressed. I don't know. What are we gonna do at that point? I don't know. Normally I would look on my phone, look on Google Maps, etc., etc. I have zero service here, zero. So I'm gonna have to drive out of this park just to look and see what I wanna do. What's in the area, blah, blah, blah. Imagine what people did before maps. It was like, what's around us? I don't know, let's go see. People actually used to get lost. Isn't that crazy? People used to get lost, how about that? Ooh, this thing almost went where the sun don't shine. I do really love this car though. I normally change my shoes and or clothes in this back seat, so I keep my spare shoes under the passenger seat. Just want to show you something. Burning for 2.5 hours, still some wet spots. Last fire update, it has been burning for 3.5 hours. And it's finally normally lit firewood. If you've never been to a camping park, the showers lack tables. So you're normally hanging things. There's hooks everywhere. See the bugs? And there's always bugs. I love the bugs. Anyways, you need to hang your bag. You need to hang your towel. You need to hang your clothes. You're going to be just hanging stuff all over. Because if it goes on the floor, trust me, that floor ain't clean. I'll be hanging things on things that are already hanging. Now, if you don't like bugs, you're not going to want to look around. Try to squint your eyes. I would say look at the ground, but there's a lot of bugs down there too. As you can see, they are everywhere. So this McDonald's is 35 minutes from the campsite, and I'm surprised how fast their internet is. If I parked right here, I parked on the other side, terrible internet. I'm just gonna download some videos for later when I'm at the campsite with no internet access. And I also wanna look on Google Maps and figure out, what am I doing today? It's rainy, not good hiking weather. Tomorrow's gonna be amazing. Saturday, I'm even gonna hike. So 2 days of hiking, I might as well do something non-hiking related. But what am I gonna do? I don't know. Let's look on Google Maps. Hey, this isn't Google Maps, this is a dash cam. And what's up with this music? I hope the Bronco's not about to get into an accident. Oh, what's that over there? Something running out into the road? Uh-oh, it's coming straight for the Bronco. Now, I've never hit a deer in my entire life. And guess what? I ain't starting today. Especially on my birthday. Look at that, May 23rd. Time to celebrate with some tacos. Okay, so I just had tacos at this place, and now I'm relaxing because I'm all full. Can this guy see me? Can these people see me? Anyways, the tacos were good. I'm an hour and a half south. They do have a comedy club here. I think I'm right by it. Where is it? Oh yeah, there it is. Rhino Comedy. I might go on stage. It's open mic. It is 1:57, aka 2 p.m. I have the AC on. I don't think the AC's on. There we go. I didn't push the AC button. I'm gonna have to change because this is too hot now. I have my whole closet here, so I have a ton of clothes to change into. I'm so happy I could eat tacos and just lay in bed on the street. Man, I'm telling you, I love van life. I don't care what anybody says. This is cool. Nothing like a walk in an unkept cemetery. It's kind of sad nobody mows the lawn here. 1805 to 1893. Wow. That guy never even lived to see the 19th century. Here's something I've never seen before. Father, mother, Frank. How come the mother and the father of Frank didn't get a name? Oh wow, these just fell over or something? Oh man, this is sad. All these gravestones are so old that the grandchildren of these people probably aren't even alive anymore. Look at how nice this one is. I want to have one of these when I die. It's a straight up penthouse in the cemetery. I wonder why this is cemented off. He's not gonna look in that hole, is he? I don't like this. It's kind of scary, huh? What's in there? I assume bodies? This is pretty cool. This is actually really cool. This is just a big square of marble. It's a big marble box. And I bet there's a few 6-foot long boxes inside there. Oh, look we have Jesus right there. Wow. It's kind of like they're buried in a church. I wonder why they're bricked up. Was there vandalism? Did all the descendants of the families die so nobody will ever visit them again? Is that why? Would you look at this? The Rothschild family. And does anyone know what this is? I mean, I have no idea. It's just kind of strange. There's the Masons. And this one, that's not a normal dash. That's a symbol for something. Imagine being buried under the freeway. I'm really liking this guy's grave. He made it look like a log. That is very cool. I just drove over an hour to go to a place that has been on my bucket list for a while now. Come along. Actually, this isn't it. Must be the little one down there. Finally, after so many years, the Tri-State Monument. That's right. It is this location that you are in New Jersey, Pennsylvania, and New York all at the same time. Here we go. Nobody even comes here. This place is gross. There's a guy fishing. Now, if I get arrested right here, what state am I going to? So looking on Google Maps, I knew that this wasn't spectacular. I had to cross it off my bucket list. I just walked through a cemetery. You never know when you're gonna run out of time to finish that bucket list. One more time. There it is. Tri-State Monuments, baby. We made it. We made it. My foot is in 3 states. How about that? How about them apples? If you ask me, hey Rob, should I go to the Tri-State Monument? I'd say, are you close? If you're close and you have nothing to do, still don't go. Wow, look at those flowers. Hold on. How do they make cement look like trees? Probably not hard at all, actually. I'm just an unskilled laborer. You've heard of skilled laborers, right? Well, I'm the unskilled variety. It is Memorial Day weekend. I don't want to sound morbid, but I've been thinking a lot about death. Someone living their whole life, having all these memories, all these events. I look at these gravestones and I think this person was born as a baby, went to school, became a teenager, they fell in love, they got their heart broken. They were lucky, they got married and had kids of their own. And if they were really lucky, their kids had kids, they became grandparents. And if they were mega lucky, you know what I mean. And at some point, the only thing left of you is this stone. Maybe you have a big stone, a little stone, a specially carved stone. Maybe you even have a marble building living in the penthouse in the afterlife. When I was younger, I would see graves and a gravestone. It meant nothing to me. I wasn't even old enough to understand what life is, let alone death. So now when I see these graves, each one I think of the full span of a life, except for that person. 1889 to 906. Carry the 4. They died at 17. That person didn't even get a life. All right, well, I've reached the end of the cemetery now, so guess it's time to get a little happier now, right? We've mourned, we've thought, we've contemplated about life, but that's not all life is. It's time to experience the joy, the laughter, the anger maybe. Maybe I'll get angry. We'll see. Oh, I could have got angry at that guy, see? I like having my whole house with me. I could just get a quick shower. For Ayo, Rob! I'm sorry, I'm not good at stand-up comedy just yet, but I talked about why I was there, sleeping in my Bronco, eating tacos, etc., and I like to believe people enjoyed it. Thank you. I actually just showered at a truck stop. So that's it for me, guys. Thanks. Woo! Woo! Happy birthday. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Happy birthday! I got back to my campsite at 2 a.m. That's the best part about sleeping in your car is you just pull up and get in the back. And when I woke up, I could hear the birds chirping. And it's funny because even though I just took a shower like 6 hours ago and I just laid in bed, I'm gonna take another shower before I go on a hike where I'm gonna sweat and come back and need to shower. It's way more economical for me to stay at a campsite where it's about $35 a night and I have unlimited showers, as opposed to staying at a truck stop where the showers are $17 or $18. I just bought an $18 shower yesterday, which blew my mind because they were $17 every time I've ever went. The only difference about this one was they had a little mint on the table. So this part of the car in the very back is much lower than right here. I still love this. I have like a couch back here and my bed. Now I have a 3-drawer dresser. I could only open the top 2 drawers though. The bottom drawer is blocked by the mattress. All right, so I have a fun hike planned. We're going to this really cool cliff. I think it's a cool cliff. I've never been there. The internet shows pictures of a cool cliff. I'm assuming it's the same cliff. Is this thing even on? You will shower with the bugs again. All right, we are here. I am here. So I started hiking up and I found 2 surprises back to back. Let's go. First, there was a rattlesnake. I believe they're dangerous.
Look at the rattle and everything. He's a beauty.
Or a cold-blooded killer, literally.
That's funny. You wanted to see a rattlesnake on this too, and I did that.
And surprise 2. Look at this. What did we find in the middle of the woods? This is amazing. So this is the Overlook Mountain House Ruins. It's an old abandoned hotel. You're going to get there by taking the Overlook Mountain Trailhead. This hotel was built in the early 1800s to capitalize on the beautiful geography and the top of the mountain view. Some popular people who visit it were writers Washington Irvine and James F. Cooper. Now, I don't read good, so I don't know who those people are. The hotel was hard to reach. Most travelers preferred easily accessible hotels. So the hotel was bought and sold multiple times, remodeled a few times, and then ultimately burned down in 1921. Never to be stayed at again. Now it's just a popular place to hike through on your way to the top of the mountain. Some say it's more popular now as burnt down ruins than it was as a luxury hotel. Look at that. It's a tower. Going up a going up a tower. Going up a tower. Kinda scared. I don't care though. Look at the hotel. You see the hotel sticking out of the trees? I'm really scared of heights, by the way.
I love the view, hate the heights, man.
So the thing about fire towers is as you go up, it gets more narrow. The tower gets smaller and smaller as you ascend. Ironically, it also gets more windy up there. It truly feels like you're gonna fall to your death. Concentrate.
This is a challenge here for me. Three more stair sets. Ooh, that's some wind there. All right, well, I think that was good enough. I hate heights so much. I chickened out.
Did you make it up?
Nope. 2 sets away. All right. I think I'm gonna try to get up there. Obviously it's safe because it's been here for hundreds of years, right?
My second attempt. I promise you I will get to the top of every fire tower eventually. It just takes practice. You have to face your fears. And that's what I'm going to do right now. You can see I'm smiling, and partially that's me pretending I'm not scared. And it's also partially because there's 2 girls giggling and it's making me laugh. I'm still scared.
Did you get to the top?
No.
See, nobody did.
Got up there. That's about it. But it is nice when no one's on it. Like when we come off.
Uh-huh.
I think you'll get to the top because no one's like walking on it.
Okay. Maybe, I don't know. So scared of heights, it's not even funny.
Now I'm alone, with nothing but my thoughts. 5,000 million feet in the air, it feels like. Now the top part is actually closed, the door was locked, so even if I did get to the top, I can't go in that little room. But the higher you go, the stronger you are, is what I tell myself.
Nope. Nope.
And that's how strong I am. But it was still beautiful, look at this.
Scared, scared, scared. I guess I could never be a fire watchman. They'll be like, all right, go watch for fires on that fire tower. I'll be like, at the top? Sweet ground. Now, where do I want to go? The view or the privy?
Doesn't that remind you of the movie Shrek? Somebody once told me I'm probably getting a copyright strike for this.
I like this.
And here's where I jump.
Check this out. You see that cloud? There's its shadow. I could see the shadows of clouds. Look, see that cloud? There's its shadow. See that cloud? There's its shadow. It's kind of crazy, huh? The fire tower was a better view because it was 360, but I'm way less scared on this one, even though there's a cliff right here. And I think I see another fire tower. Let me zoom in. I have really good eyes. See that dot? That's some sort of tower for sure. Something. That's a building or something. Bugs are really annoying. Ulster bad boys? Yeah, see, look. You start getting closer to our time. Look at that. W-O-O-D. Look at those letters, okay? Now let's go see this guy's W. Now that's a W. And then this was probably done last week. Sharpie. Are you kidding me? Smokin' Jerry was here, 1956 to 2003. Oh, did he die? You're a cutie, ain't you? So this is right down the street from the parking lot. A historical church. All right, this is definitely not Russian. They would have the Russian cross up there. But could be Byzantine. It's definitely Eastern European. This church is the Church of the Holy Transfiguration of Christ on the Mount. It's a single-room, hand-built wooden church, and it was constructed by William Meade and his wife, Anna Meade, in 1891. Services are in the Western Orthodox Catholic tradition and are still held each Sunday morning. The church is said to be the repository of a Marian weeping icon. Weeping statues are most often sculptures of the Virgin Mary and have been seen with tears coming down from her eyes. I was truly shocked to see how many religious artifacts there were in this church. To me, they seem to be much older than the church itself. I've just never seen an art style quite like this, or religious figures portrayed in this way. It truly felt like they were from another world. After an exhausting hike, I had what felt like a religious experience. Transitioning back to the physical world, I realized that I really need a shower. I hope you don't think that was my shower. Wait till you see this. Do you know how scared I was to drop my phone? Afterwards, I was like, I'm never doing this again. I need an actual camera, to be honest. So this video is almost over. Thank you so much if you watched this far. There's not much left. I drove past this sign, 1869 Lighthouse. How could I not go check it out? So watch this. This turned out into a crazy trail. I had no idea. This is honestly gorgeous. Holy moly, I had no idea. See? What? There's a goldfish in here. And that's what happens when you flush your goldfish down the toilet. They come here. There it is. A baby deer. Where's your mother? I still can't believe how majestic. What is that? Do you hear that? Chirp, chirp. And I gotta stop playing with the wilderness. No way. There's another cool little wooden bridge thing where they just cut a slice out so you can walk between it. That's cool. Look at these flowers. They're cool. How am I on the most amazing surprise hike of my life? All right, so this hike just turned into a beach and there's sand? What? Wow. I didn't bring my tripod or anything. What is going on? Was this a bus stop?
Ooh, yeah. It's DJ Buck and Bronco, and welcome to the bus stop of love.
Toot toot!
So it's funny, I thought this song would be funny like 2 weeks ago. I put it on the track, and I forgot it was here, and it was right at the bus stop. And as soon as the bus stop played, the song played, I started laughing. I was like, okay, I'm keeping it. It looks like it's closed. But remember, it's the journey that made it all worth it.
Whatever.
All right, you guys, this really creeped me out. Look at this. They're everywhere.
These things are destroying everything.
What are they?
It's cow's head. It's like an invasive weed. If you look, Google's cow's head.
Cow's head. Huh.
It's not supposed to be here and they can't get rid of it.
Wow. I thought it was coal.
As a coal miner should.
This thing really does look evil, right? Just the way it looks. Should I take it home? I don't know. I think I want to keep this, though. Well, let's hope nothing bad happens.
Thank you again, Buck and Broncos. On my next video, I'm camping on a beach where there are wild horses. That's right, horses, wild, me. And in the middle of the night, nature called and I had to answer. Guess what I found? Or should I say, guess what found me?